Well, hello everybody again, and thanks for joining us in another live stream from Tennis Zone with Adam. Match is going to be another great competitive quarterfinal between Alexander Zverev, greatest tennis player who's never won a Grand Slam and should have, taking on a rising superstar, the American from California, the 20 years old Tien Lerner. Zverev is world number 3, 25 titles, no Grand Slams yet. Ian, ranked 29. He's cracking into the top 20 soon. 20 years old, 2 titles only. They met twice before, once on clay court, once on hard court. And interestingly, Tien won the hard court match. And that was pretty recent. Time spent on court, not really a big difference. They were mostly efficient, both of them. I think it was about an hour difference, so it shouldn't be an issue. With the legs, tiredness, fatigues, conditions shouldn't be an issue. Now the extreme heat scale is at 5, so the roof will be closed. Cooling strategies will be applied, so it shouldn't really affect the players. And that will help them play their best with precisions without the effect of any conditions. I think it should help Zverev more, especially with his backhand and his serve. That will make him more dangerous. In terms of winning streak, it's pretty much exact in 2026. 5-1, 5-1 win losses. How did they get here? Like I mentioned, they met twice. February 2025, it was in Mexico at Acapulco, and Tien won in straight set 6-3, 6-4, which is incredible. I think he was a qualifier back then in the second round. They played again at the French Open. Grand Slam is a different story, and Zverev won in straight set last year 6-3, 6-3, 6-4 in the first round. Lerner, route. First round, defeated Marcus Giron. It was an incredible tough match, 5-setter. And then went through Shevchenko. Also was a pretty competitive 4-setter match. Dono Burge was a straight set, and then the surprise, or not a surprise, but the incredible match where he showed his great talents against Medvedev. He completely dismissed Medvedev, bageled him for the first time ever in a Grand Slam from Medvedev. 6-4, 6-love, 6-3. Now, how about Zverev? Yalu in the first round was 4-setter. Muller, second round, 4-setter. Amnuri in the third round, also 4-setters. So, not too impressive, but not bad. Was pretty good by Zverev. And then Sorondolo in 3 sets. So, was Zverev tested yet? No, not really. Was Tien Lerner tested? Yes, absolutely. So this will be a really, really interesting match for both. Predictions? Most predictions saying Zverev will win this in 5. And if this went to 5-setters, I would say it depends. Yes, the likelihood is towards Zverev, but it depends on how Lerner's plays. If Lerner plays incredibly well like he did against Medvedev with the serve, with the return. He has to be more aggressive though. And then the most challenging part, can he break Zverev, or is it going to be a tie breaks? Because it's very, very difficult for him to get a hit and aim at Zverev's serves, that they were much bigger and much better than Medvedev. That's the challenge. Can he attack those first serves? That will make a big difference. If it goes to 5-setters, likelihood Zverev, but Tien could really make an upset here, could cause an upset here, but we'll say Zverev, because if Zverev overreacts or get butters, or Tien gets under his skin and started missing the serve and doesn't play well, then he might lose. But then again, it's a Grand Slam, different story, so we'll see. I would say, again, predictions, Zverev in 4 or 5. Tien is able to cause an upset. So players are getting into the court. Match will start in a few minutes. So let's hope for a great competitive match. And thank you all for joining and supporting the channel. If you haven't done so, please hit that like and subscribe button. Right, guys. First serves game went by quickly. We missed it, and Zverev served great and holds to love. One loves Zverev. Playing pretty confident. And Zverev with the serve. Doesn't need to do much. If the opponent isn't serving great or been able to attack the serve. All right, let's see what LERANER do. First serve is a fault. Second serve. On the tee, backhand from Zverev. Backhand, hits the net cord, and it lands in, and Ian apologizes. $15 love. On the tee, big serve from Tian goes out from Zverev, 30 love. And Tian's serve isn't too powerful. Doesn't have that power, but the placement is very smart. He placed it very well. Big serve down the tee, it's an ace, and that's what he's been doing, 40 love. All right, we have a match, guys. First serve is a fault, second serve, Tian. Oh no, double fault. 40-15. I'm pretty sure Tian is more nervous than Zverev. Goes out wide, Zverev gets it. Backhand up the line, Zverev with the slice. Down the line, Zverev's forehand goes long over play it, Zverev, and Tian holds. 1 game's all. All right, Zverev to serve. A fault, second serve. If this gets into a rally, Zverev is pretty good at that with his incredibly golden backhand and power. With the fast movement, Tian is really fast. Backhand trouble Zverev. Great serve from Zverev, 15 love. Because Tian is definitely moving faster than Zverev. If it comes to that. On the tee, and in, forehand, backhand from Tian, forehand. Backhand down the line, changing direction, Zverev backhand goes wide, and that's what I just said. When it gets to the rallies, Tian can change direction, moves quickly. Zverev will play catch up and force him to miss, 15 all. Big serve down the tee, and gets it. Forehand. Oh no, Zverev misses it. 15-30. And that's another thing I mentioned at the start. Will Tian be able to return Zverev big serves? Because that will make a big difference. And so far, he's doing it. Well, let's see what Zverev's going to change in the serves. Probably going to mix it up or put more power into it. Goes out wide. Massive ace from Zverev. 30 all. He indeed adjusted it. Big serve down the tee is a fault from ZVEREV. Second serve. Thank you all for joining. 1 game all. 30 all. Pressure point. On the tee. Tien gets it. Forehand. Nice 1-2 from ZVEREV. 40-30. Asset forehand from ZVEREV. Fast and pretty aggressive. With a nice angle. Serve is a lit. At wide. Tipped by Tien, but it goes out. Great serving from ZVEREV. Perfection so far, and he holds. Staying ahead, 2-1. ZVEREV. All right, great serving from Tien. 50 love. That wide is a fault. Wide, serves backhand. Goes out. Another great serve placement. 30 love. Match might be mostly at least the first set or two just serving. With few rallies if they continue serving this way. Big serve. Backhand up the lines. Very fun to run. Forehand. Nope. It's just wide. 30-15. Served on the tees. ZVEREV gets it, but overhits it. Great serving from Tien. 40-15. That white is a fault. Second serve, Tien. But he serves versus forehand. Forehand goes court. Goes long again from Tien. Keeps missing the forehands. Gotta be careful, Tien. 40-30. Another thing, the closed roofs might favor Zverev indoor court, but Tien has been serving incredible. Down the T ace. And he holds 2 games all. Right, both are serving great so far. Zverev goes down the T, Tien gets it. Forehand goes court. Tien's forehand goes court. Backhand goes court. Forehand goes court. Backhand down the line. Slice from Tien, disrupting the rhythm. Forehand goes court. Backhand up the line. Zverev with the slice and the net. Incredible Tien. Love 15. That is great. Down the T from Zverev. Tien gets it. Forehand goes court. Tien with the slice. Almost lands on the net. 30-15. Sorry, 15 all. Zverev cannot complain. The conditions is just perfect for him. Tien too, but for Zverev, Tien doesn't complain. Serve down the T, backhand from Tien goes just long, but it's doing a great job Tien returning those serves regardless. Which is gonna make Zverev rethinking. 30-15. First set wide is a fault, second serve. And Tien isn't just a great player in terms of skills and talent, he's also very intelligent with the decision making, with the game strategy, and he keep adapting it throughout the match. Down the T, backhand from Tien, overdoes it. 40-30. Smart kick serve from Zverev. Bounced way higher for Tien's shoulders. Had a hard time returning it. And especially with Tien, that Tien is very smart and intelligent, like we mentioned, tennis-wise player. And Zverev is predictable. He doesn't change or mix thing much. So if he stays or becomes predictable, Tien will have big chance to start putting holes in his game. Down the T, forehand goes court. Tien with the slice, lands in. Forehand goes court, winner from Zverev, and he holds. Another good easy hold. 3-2, Zverev leads. All right. Zverev is putting pressure here on Tien serve. Is making moves. But it's much better from Tien. With the return, 15-all. Big serve down the T is a fault. Tien needs to maintain that really high first serve percentage. And avoid Zverev backhand as much as he can down the T backhand. Center court, Zverev gets it. Forehand, Zverev's backhand. Tien scores, Zverev's backhand down the line. Tien scored, keeps Zverev on the run, slice in the net. Wow. Wow, Tien is doing what I mentioned earlier. Fast, quick movement, and switch directions and keep Zverev on the run, because he will miss. Zverev tends to go for too much. 30-15. First down the T is a fault, second serve. A fault. 30-all. Lauren's gonna be careful. Serves down the T, backhand from Zverev, backhand down the line. Zverev with the slice. Forehand scored. Zverev's backhand scored. Down the line. Zverev on the run. Slice again. Forehand scored. Overdoes it. Why? Could have went down the line, Tien. Break point chance for Zverev, 30-40. Bad error from Tien. I mean, can go forehand scored, that's okay, but overdoes it. But down the line, we're more open backhand. And the net from Zverev, great serving from Tien, saving a break point, deuce. Very smart wide serve from Tien. Pitching Zverev serves down the T. Forehand, and the net, great deep return from Zverev. Advantage Zverev again. Point chance number 2. A fault, second serve, Tien. Now it's a big trouble. There's that wide. Forehand scored. Zverev's backhand. Tien's on the run with the backhand. Zverev's forehand scored. Tien's backhand scored. Wow, goes wide, and Zverev does break for 2. Stayed focused, Zverev. Great return from Tian. Love 15. Second serve ZVEREV. Serving at 4-2. Only one break down the T. Tian gets it. Forehand scored. Tian's forehand scored. ZVEREV's backhand. Forehand scored. ZVEREV's backhand. Forehand scored. ZVEREV backhand. Stop it, Tian. Forehand scored. ZVEREV's backhand down the line. Backhand scored. ZVEREV's forehand scored. Tian's backhand lands in. Nope. Goes out. I told you to stop it, Tian. ZVEREV's backhand is pretty much one of the best, if not pretty much top 2, 3 on tour. 15 all. ZVEREV to serve. Out fold, second serve. Tian's gotta aim at that forehand. Or if you want to aim at the backhand, you gotta do it fast while moving ZVEREV quickly, not while he's in a good position to hit a perfect backhand. Another great serve from ZVEREV, 30-15. And we know ZVEREV goes big on the second serve as well, similar to Sabalenka. For the most part, ZVEREV is like almost half of the time, if not more, reads second serve as first serve sometimes. That tricks the opponent. Serves to the body, backhand, ZVEREV's backhand goes scored, Tian's forehand goes scored, backhand. Forehand down the line, slice in the net from ZVEREV, much better. Tian is playing really aggressive now, 30 all. ZVEREV serving, pressure point. At wide, Tian gets it, backhand. Down the line, ZVEREV's backhand goes scored, Tian's forehand goes scored, ZVEREV backhand. Tian's forehand, backhand up the line, Tian's goes scored, forehand down the line, goes scored. Slice in the net from ZVEREV. Wow, breakpoint chance for Tian. He does it. Following the instruction precisely. 30-40. Let's see if ZVEREV hammers a big serve or an ace to get out of trouble here. Thank you all for joining. Big chance for Tian to get back quickly into the first set. ZVEREV taking his time. And ZVEREV got a warning, time violation. Taking his time to hit that big serve. Let's see if it's worth the time violation. And it is. It's a big serve out wide, an ace. And he saves it. Deuce. On the tee, Tian chips it, lands in. Forehand goes scored. Winner from ZVEREV. Advantage ZVEREV. ZVEREV 1 point away from the 5-2 lead in the opening set of this quarterfinal. Serves at wide, Tian's backhand goes scored, Tian's backhand goes scored, ZVEREV on the run, down the line, Tian's score scored, ZVEREV on the run, in the net, wow. Wow, deuce. That's what Tian needs to do, switch directions, move quickly. Right, left, keeps ZVEREV on the run. Incredible from Tien, returning to serves and returns, but the volley was incredible at the net from ZVEREV. Advantage ZVEREV. Almost got him, Tien. Quick serve out wide. ZVEREV gets the point and the game and the lead, 5-2. Now Tien will serve to stay in the first set. Tien is still under pressure by ZVEREV. Good serve, but the return again. Overly aggressive, Tien. Love 15. Serving to stay in the sit, serves out wide. Forehand down the line. ZVEREV on the run, couldn't catch it. 1-2. 15-0. Serves down the tee, backhand goes scored. ZVEREV on the run. Forehand goes long. Right from Tien, 30-15. Tien is very interesting, playing very flat. Not in terms of his tennis, but the way he's hitting the ball. Clean. Set wide is a fault. Second serve. On the tee, ZVEREV gets it, but overhits it. Great serve again from Tien, 40-15. A fault. Second serve. Wow. Incredible serve out wide from Tien. It's an ace. An easy hold. 5-3. ZVEREV will serve for it. Zverev serving for the first set is a fault, second serve. At wide, Tian's backhand, Zverev's backhand could score. Tian on the run, forehand in the net, couldn't catch it, 15 love. First serve is a fault, second serve, Zverev. Down the tee, Tian's backhand in the net, 30 love. A lot of second serves for Tian here in this game. Second serves, Zverev. Not taking much advantage of them, Tian. Down the tee, forehand down the line, Zverev gets it, forehand down the line. Winner from Tian, now he does, he heard me. LERANER, learning. 30-15. Both of them are playing very aggressive, but more Zverev. Deep, too. Down the tee in the net. 40-15, 2 set points for Zverev. Wow, goes out wide, it's an ace. It takes it 6-3, Zverev. All right, LERANER will be serving first in the second set. What can he change? Lower the aggression a little bit, play with more precision, and don't aim at the backhand as much as you can. Serve down the tee, forehand, serves forehand. Backhand goes court, goes long, again, overly aggressive tee and love 15. You gotta play aggressive, but with precision. You don't need to go too deep or aim for the lines. You can play with safe margins. Serves that wide. Zverev ships it in, goes out. 15 all. Also, aim more at the forehand. Also, do more of moving Zverev if it gets into a rally. Other than that, just keep doing what you're doing, learner. Serves that wide is a fault. One more thing per serve. Makes a big difference. White in the net from Zverev. 30-15. There's that wide backhand from Zverev. Forehand down the line. Zverev couldn't catch it. 1-2. Great from Tien. 40-15. Massive forehand up the line winner. Zverev couldn't even catch it. Big serve down the tee is a fault. Second serve. Down the tee is a lit. Second serve Tien. 40-15. Oh no. A fault. 40-30. Gotta be careful here, Tien. Big serve down the tee. Backhand. Zverev's forehand. Scored. Zverev's backhand. Scored. Zverev's forehand. Flying out. Tee and hold. One love. Ahead in the second. Right, Zverev first serve is a fault. Second serve. At wide, backhand from Tien, forehand down the line. Forehand from Tien. Zverev's forked backhand. Forehand goes scored. Backhand from Zverev. Forehand goes scored. Backhand down the line. Slice from Tien. Lands in. Forehand down the line. Forehand goes scored. Backhand. Forehand down the line. Backhand. Tien's down the line. Zverev goes scored. Backhand up the line. Zverev could not continue running. Love 15. Incredible. Redirecting quickly and massively. Tien. Nice kick serve from Zverev, 15 all. And Tien's gonna continue doing that. Even if he loses the point, he gotta drain that thing for Zverev. Rips that wide, hits an ace. 30-15. Zverev is physically well. It's very tough to beat. So the T, backhand from Tian. Forehand on the line, winner from ZVEREV. 40-15. Another big serve from ZVEREV. Easy hold. 1-game all. Second serve Tian. On the T, ZVEREV's backhand. Backhand goes court. Lands in. And ZVEREV manages the knit cord well and hits a forehand winner. Love 15. All right, Tian to serve. Hold, second serve. I think first serve percentages in the 50s for Tian. Gotta go up. Serves out wide. Backhand. Backhand center court. ZVEREV's forehand. Scored. ZVEREV with the slice. Forehand goes court. ZVEREV gets it. Tian, incredible volley. Fantastic. 15 all. Another big serve down the T. Tian, 30-15. At wide, ZVEREV with the chip. Goes out. Another great serve. 40-15. Great placement for the serves. Going wide so far. Tian. Buddy serve. Forehand goes scored. ZVEREV gets it. Forehand goes scored. ZVEREV's down the line. Flies. ZVEREV goes scored. Tian's on the run in the net. 40-30. Big serve down the T and the backhand. And the incredible volley from Tian. Incredible. And he holds, stays ahead, Tian. 2-1. Much better, I guess. He's cooling down Tian. The tension and all of that. Now Tian is doing everything he needs to do. Holding. His serve, his game. Now he needs to put more pressure on ZVEREV. Right, ZVEREV to serve. 1-2 down in the second set. But he served. Tien gets it. Forehand. Tien goes out. Tien love. Big serve down the tee. It's an ace. 30 love. I'm going with the serve and volley ZVEREV down the tee, and then a nice volley at the net. 40 love. 30 love. 40 love, actually. All right, ZVEREV to serve. At wide, Tien's backhand, ZVEREV's backhand. Tien's down the line. ZVEREV goes court. Goes long, 40, 15. And it's raining aces. Another big serve. 202 km an hour from ZVEREV, and he holds. 2 games all. Great serve from Tien. Couple of great returns. But the drop shot failed. Love 15. That's actually something Tien needs to use more. Oh, ZVEREV from that baseline position, drop shotting him. Second serve Tien. At wide, ZVEREV's backhand, Tien's forehand. Backhand down the line. Court. ZVEREV, the forehand, lands in. Forehand from Tien. Backhand in the net. ZVEREV missed it. 15 all. Another big serve and massive forehand from Tien in the net from ZVEREV, 30-15. Big serve out wide, ZVEREV with the chip. Forehand down the line, ZVEREV with the slice, lands in. Forehand goes scored. ZVEREV slice again, lands in. Drop shot. Perfect this time from Ian. Incredible. 40-15. Now Zverev's going to be thinking about these coming drop shots. Smart. Smart, Ian. While Zverev's way behind the baseline. Serve out wide. Down the line. Zverev gets it. And the volley. Zverev in the net. Massive hold from Tien. And stays ahead in the second. 3-2. All right, Zverev to serve. Down 2-3 in the second after taking the first set 6-3 and just hit the 1 hour match time and we're pretty much halfway in the second set. So this match is moving quickly. Massive serve down the tee. Zverev an ace. 15-love. .212 km an hour. Massive serve from Zverev. That wide. Tien's hits it. Zverev's forehand lands in. Backhand goes scored. Zverev forehand. Tien's goes scored. Zverev on the run. Backhand goes scored. Tien's forehand up the line. Zverev goes scored. Backhand up the line. Incredible from Tien. Wow. 15 all. On the run. Ripped it with precision. Zverev goes out wide. It's a fault. Second serve. Despite Zverev has a way better golden backhand than Tien. Tien hits 4 backhand winners so far in this match. Zverev, backhand winners, 0. This match. On the tee. Almost Tien, but it was a kick one. Ended up in the net. 30-15. Zverev's getting a lot of free points from the serve. Second serve, Zverev. Down the T, backhand, Zverev gets it, T-ends, forehand winner. Massive, great return of that big serve, 30 all. See if Zverev hits an ace here. Big serve down the T, T-end gets it, but it goes out. Yep. Zverev can lean on his serve when in trouble. 40-30. On the T, another ace from Zverev, and why worry when you have that big, massive, precise serve, and he holds, and it's 3 games all. Big serve from Tien, and a backhand to backhand rally. Zverev scores court. Tien's down the line. Backhand from Zverev, forehand goes court. Backhand from Zverev, forehand down the line. Forehand goes court. Backhand goes court. Zverev's forehand. Forehand down the line. Zverev's forehand. Forehand goes court. Net court. Lands in. Backhand goes court. Net court. Forehand down the line. Backhand in the net from Tien. What a rally. 15. Love 15. It's interesting. They both got a knit cord, so that's a double knit cord neutralizing the luck each one got. They were ripping it from the baseline. Big serve down the tee from Tien, 15-0. Thank you all for joining. It's a pretty interesting match so far. Tien's going hit to hit with the word number 3, buddy serve. Backhand down the line, Zverev with the slice. Forehand to score, ripping it. Zverev out. The backhand, 30-15. Buddy serve, forehand. Forehand again. Backhand from Zverev. Backhand to scored. Zverev forehand on the line. Forehand in the net from Tien, 30 all. First serve is a fault from Tien. Second serve, pressure point. Backhand. Backhand to scored. Zverev with the slice, trying to rub the base. Slice back from Tien. Backhand to scored. Zverev's ripping the forehand. Forehand to scored from Tien. Backhand from Zverev. Forehand center court. Zverev rips it. Scored. Zverev's backhand up the line. Goes long from Zverev. Lucky. Tien almost caught the line. 40-30. Tien. Second serve. 3 all 40-30. Oh no, double faulting. Bad time. Deuce. Gotta be careful, Tien here, going for too much. Second serve. On the tee. Forehand was scored. Zverev's forehand. Forehand was scored. Zverev slice in the net. Much better from Tien. Advantage. Did catch the line, that forehand from Tien. Zverev thought it was out. He was about to say something, but it did catch the line. Great serve down the tee from Tien, bumping himself with the fist bump, and goes out from Zverev, and he holds 4-3. Stay ahead. Staying ahead in the second set. The LERANER. Thank you all for joining again, and if you haven't done so, please hit that like and subscribe button. Show us some love and support. It's greatly appreciated. And let me know who you're rooting for, Zverev or Tien, and what's your prediction? Is it going to be straight set for Zverev? Is it going to be in 4 and 5, or will Tien cause another big upset? All right, Zverev to serve. 3-4 down in the second. Down the tee. Chips, lands in, forehand. Forehand was scored. Zverev backhand was scored. Tien's forehand was scored. Backhand in the net. Love 15. And Tien listened to his coach's Michael instruction, who is extremely intelligent. He's like, stand there. The minute Zverev's getting ready for the serve, because Zverev always looks up to decide where to serve and then switch it within second to distract him, to play him. And he just did that, Tien. Incredibly smart. Love 15. See if he does it again. And lit. And he did it, and he moved from side to the middle quickly. The minute Zverev for the second was going to serve. Alright, Zverev to serve after this lit. Goes down the tee. Tien chips it, but not working this time. 15 all. Down the T is a fault. Second serve Zverev, and Zverev is still serving great so far. Pretty high first serve percentage. Ian's been able to return a lot of first serves, and he pulled the trigger here. Then serve for the second set. But he served forehand, Zverev's backhand. Tian's backhand was scored. Oh no, Tian overdoes it. Big chance, 30-15. At wide, backhand, Zverev's down the line. Tian's scored. Zverev's forehand goes wide. Much better from Tian, 30-all. Now, Zverev is becoming more predictable, and Tian, because he's intelligent, is reading it very well and acting accordingly. Didn't miss that forehand, it will have been a breakpoint chance for Tian. Zverev's trying to go with the escape. Wide serve, but it's a lit. On the tee, Tian chips it, lands in, forehand. Tian's with the besting shot, incredible! Zverev gets there to the volley, but hits it out, and it is a breakpoint chance for Tian. To break and serve for the second set. That will be massive for Tian. And he's playing it too low. Zverev is 6-6. It's very tough to go down to handle this volley. Zverev pulled the trigger on a big serve here. Huge chance for Tian. Down the tee, yep, he does. He does, Zverev, and hits an ace. It raises the breakpoint instantly. Deuce. Zverev to serve at deuce. But he served, chip from Tian, forehand was scored. Tian's forehand lands in. Forehand from Zverev, backhand was scored. Zverev was scored. Backhand up the line. Zverev backhand was scored. Tian's forehand was scored. Slice from Zverev. Massive forehand. Zverev gets it. Backhand was scored. Zverev's forehand up the line. Was scored. Backhand from Zverev. Forehand from Tian. Zverev backhand. On the run was scored. Zverev with the slice again. Forehand was scored. Zverev's backhand up the line. Tian in the net. Did not handle it. Advantage Zverev. First time ever I see Tian frustrated hitting his racket. Advantage Zverev. Tian now needs to play really aggressive. At wide, backhand, Zverev's backhand, Tian's big chance. Nice touch. Beautifully done. Drop shot. And back to deuce. Keep forehand down the line. I think his coach Michael keeps telling him. Zverev was expecting a baseline rally, but Tian is smart. Pulled the trigger on the drop shot. Oh my god. Again, Zverev comes up with an ace. Serving out wide. Advantage Zverev. Zverev to serve. Out wide is a fault, second serve. Out wide, backhand from Tian, Zverev forehand. Tian scored, lengths in, Zverev's forehand. Winner! Big hold from Zverev. 4-all. Right, Tian gonna completely forget about Deuce breakpoint and just hold here. Not the best start, love 15. Much better from Tian, changing the pace, 15-0. Bill for joining. Curves to the buddy. Backhand up the line. Zverev on the run. Tian. Let it go out. 30-15. Much better from Tian. Another great 1-2 from Tian. Big serve. Then the volley. 40-15. Zverev is starting to get a little frustrated. Tian needs another one big serve and put the pressure back on Zverev down the tee. Comes back, forehand was scored. Zverev forehand was scored. Slice from Tian. Zverev down the line. Winner. 40-30. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Out wide. Oh my god, Tian. I was worrying. And I was right. It's deuce. Double faulting, Tian. Another fault. Second serve, Tian. Bar, I think 5 double faults in the match. Gotta be careful. Enter. Backhand up the line. Zverev gets it. Flies. Drop shot. Zverev gets there. Hits the. Oh my god, Zverev. How could you miss that? Made it on time. Was there for this drop shot. The court wide open and hits it out. That's a big mess. Zverev has a big chance there because it wasn't a good drop shot. It was close to the baseline, Zverev. That was a gift for Tian. Advantage Tian. Serve out wide. It goes out. Nice hold from Tien 5-4. And Zverev will serve to stay in the second set. All right, Zverev serving to stay in the second set. Serve out wide, 15 love. Second serve, Zverev. On the tee, backhand from Tien. Zverev's forehand. Tien's forehand goes scored. Massive winner, 15 all. Ripped that forehand goes scored winner, Tien Zverev. The serve, 15 all. On the tee, of course, he's gonna hit an ace. 30-15. Zverev, I think he hit 10 aces so far. 3 for Tien. Full match. Zverev to serve. On the tee, Tien gets it. Forehand down the line. Tien's backhand. Zverev with the volley. Tien's with the passing shot. Zverev with the volley. Goes out. Wide. Nice for Tien. 30 all. Big chance for Tien. Pressure point. At wide, Tien's backhand. Zverev slice. Tien with the slice. Zverev passing shot. Winner. Tien missed it. He should have not went for the slice. He should have ripped that forehand. 40-30. It was a big chance for Tien because Zverev was struggling. Nice passing shot. On the tee's a fault from Zverev. Second serve. Chance for Tien still to push Zverev here in this game. But this one hit a piece. At wide, backhand from Tien. Zverev down the line. Goes long. Great deep return from Tien. Deuce. Zverev is getting pretty predictable here, and Tien is reading it much better. A fault. Second serve, Zverev. Second serve. On the tee. Oh, Tien, what a miss. Overplays it. Goes long. Advantage Zverev. No much lapses from Zverev so far, playing pretty solid. Body serve. Chips from Tien. Goes long. Zverev holds. 5 games all. First down the tee's a fault, Tien. Second serve. Gotta be careful. Down the tee. Backhand from Zverev. Forehand. First backhand up the line. Tien's cross-court. Forehand. Tien's down the line. Zverev with the slice. Forehand up the line. Rips it. Comes back. Lands in. Forehand cross-court. Zverev slice it. But it's in the net. 15 love. Much better from Tien. Nice buddy serve. And a drop shot perfectly executed from the baseline. Incredible 30 love. Playing extremely well, Tien, with full confidence on a scale of 10, 10 out of 10. Incredibly well executed drop shot. Zverev did not even try to run for it. Serves out wide is a fault. Second serve, Tien. Make this a big, quick hold. Put the pressure back on Zverev. Buddy serve, backhand. Forehand scored. Zverev's forehand scored. Backhand scored. Zverev forehand scored. Backhand. Nope. Nope. Overplaying it, Tien. 30-15. Serves down the tee. Big serve. Goes out from Zverev. 40-15. Tien, 1 game, 1 point away from again forcing Zverev to serve to stay in the set or take us to a tie break. Buddy serve. Forehand scored. Zverev slice. Massive forehand scored. Zverev passing shot. Incredible volley from Tien. An easy hold. 6-5. Wonderful. All right, Zverev serving at 5-6 in the second. Buddy serve in the net from Tien, 15 love. Serve down the T, Tien gets it, backhand. Tien's backhand, Zverev's forehand down the line. Tien's down the line, winner, 15 all. Incredible from Tien. Zverev to serve. On the T, nice, 30-15, and that's the thing. If Zverev is going to keep that first serve, it's going to be very difficult for Tien to break him. Unless Zverev has collapsed in this first serve even in one game, it's going to be really tough for Tien. On the T is a fold, second serve. But he served, backhand, Zverev, the backhand was scored from Tien, Zverev on the run, goes out, incredible return from Tien, 30 all. Zverev to serve. 6, 30 all, pressure point. Down the T, Tien gets it, lands in, backhand was scored. Tien's on the run, but it's in the net, 40-30. Would have been a great passing shot if it cleared the net. They're 1 point away from a tiebreak. Big serve out wide and hits an ace, and it's a tiebreak time, chat. Serve down the T from Tien. It's the point. 1-0. 3-2. Zverev in the tie break on serve now, Zverev. See what Tien Ken does here. Down the T, Tien's backhand lands in. Zverev forehand goes scored. Tien with the slice, but it's in the net. 4-2 Zverev in the tie break. And the change ends. Really, Zverev playing the perfect tie break, moving Tien, but Tien's still going for it. Backhand, Tien's cross court. Slice drop shot. Tien with the volley. Zverev. Tien, incredible volley. 4-3. Fantastic from Tien. Still behind though, but he needed it. That was one of the longest rallies. 18 shots. 4-3 in the tiebreak. Zverev leads. Bad choice from Zverev to go for the drop shot. I guess he got tired from the rally. Tien was fast. Moved fast to the net. Neutralizes that drop shot. Now Tien's on serve. Serves out wide. Zverev's backhand. Tien's forehand down the line. Zverev's forehand. Backhand in the net from Tien. For all the hard work. 5-3 Zverev. 5-3 Zverev. Big serve down the tee. Comes back. Forehand goes scored. Zverev's forehand. Backhand up the line. Zverev's backhand. Forehand goes scored. Zverev's backhand down the line. Tien with the slice. Zverev's forehand goes out. That was a gift. 5-4, staying close, Tien. But Zverev has the second set on his racket now. 5-4. Zverev leads in the tiebreak and on serve. The 7 points tiebreak. There's down the tee. Tien gets it. Forehand. Wow. He missed it. Goes long from Zverev. 5-5. That was a great gift for Tien. 5-5. Now, big chance for Tien if he steals the next point. Zverev to serve. On the tee, Tien gets it. Lands in. Zverev's backhand. Passing shot. Wow. Wow, Tien. Wow. 6-5. Incredible from LERANER. Wow. What a point. Zverev backhand. Tien was ready for it to punish him with the passing shot. 6-5. Now the sit is on Tien's racket. Incredible. Tien. On the T is a fault. Second serve. Hit point. Gotta be careful. Goes out wide. Zverev's backhand. Tien's forehand up the line. Zverev on the run. Slice it. Tien's ready. Forehand goes court. Winner! And he does it! He does it. Tien takes the second set. 7-6. Wow, 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 wow. Chat, that was incredible. Incredible. Right, Zverev is serving in the third set. 15-love. Goes down the T. Tien gets it. Zverev's forehand. Tien with the lob. Goes up, but it goes out. 30-love. Zverev, a fault. Second serve. Now we'll see if that first serve is still gotta be dominant for Zverev in this third set. Otherwise, he's in a big trouble here. On the T, forehand. Zverev, nice pickup. Forehand goes court. Zverev with the slice. Forehand down the line. Zverev goes court. Tien gets it. Forehand goes court. Tien with the slice. Lands in. Zverev's forehand up the line. Zverev goes court. Picks up. Forehand up the line. Winner. Zverev could not chase it any further. 30-15. Gave up. Zverev. Down the tee. Chips it in. Forehand down the line. Winner. Tien got tired of running. 40-15. Zverev to serve. 40-15. Goes out wide. And he does hit an ace, which is the norms. Getting close to 15 aces so far. And he holds 1-love Zverev in the third set. All right, Tien is ready to serve. Down the tee, Zverev gets it. Forehand down the line, Zverev scored. Backhand scored, Zverev's forehand. Backhand up the line, Zverev on the run, gets it. Flies, drop shot, Zverev runs for it. Gets the volley, but overhits it, Zverev. 15-love. Tien. Now, see if fatigue is gonna catch up a bit for Zverev here, because usually the 5-setter drop the level at least in one. Down the tee, backhand, Zverev scored. Tien's forehand scored. Zverev down the line. Tien's center court. Long from Tien, 15-all. First to the buddy. Forehand court winner. Zverev stops running. It's not moving as much as he moved in the first two sets. 30-15. Zverev. Referring to Zverev movement, but it's 30-15 Tien. He used to chase those forehands. There's that wide. Zverev's backhand. Tien's forehand scores. Zverev on the run with the slice. Drop shot. Zverev is not going to run for it. Tien's going to start rating drop shots now, knowing that Zverev is tired. 40-15. Tien is very smart. Serves that wide. Zverev gets it. Overhits it. Easy hold for Tien. 1 game all. All right, Zverev to serve. Out wide, Tien gets it. Forehand scored. Tien on the run with the lob. And it's going to land in. It does. Zverev smashed it nicely. 15-love. Zverev to serve. On the tee, Tien chips it in. Forehand up the line winner, 1-2 from Zverev, 30 love. Big serve, and the next point is much easier for Zverev after the big serve. Rebinka forehand. Zverev serve. Down the tee is a fault, second serve. Out wide, backhand from Tien. It goes long, 40 love Zverev. Still serving great there for the most part. That wide hits an ace against Zverev. Easy hold to love, 2-1. Stays ahead in the third set. Right, Tien is ready to serve. 1-2, down in the third set. Try and keep it hit to hit. A fold, second serve. On the tee, backhand from Zverev. Tien's forehand. Zverev scores court. It's the net court. Slice from Tien. Oh. It was long. Love 15. The tee. Forehand goes court winner. 1-2 from Tien. 15-0. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Gotta be careful, Tien here. On the tee, but he double faulted. Told him to be careful. 15-30. He's rushing his serve. It was just out though. Down the tee. This time, it's an ace. 30-all. Such a great server too. On the tee, but it's a fault. Second serve. On the tee, oh my god, TN. Oh god, 30-40. Big point chance for ZVEREV. Now ZVEREV's gonna be all energetic for this point. TN on the tee. An ace. Saves it. Deuce. Oh no. Going for the buddy. It's a fold. Second serve. Played safe. Down the tee. ZVEREV's backhand. TN's forehand down the line. ZVEREV forehand to score. TN's backhand in the net. Advantage ZVEREV. Break point number 2. Couple of silly errors from TN here. 3 points for ZVEREV. Serves down the tee, ZVEREV's backhand. Wow. Destroying the second serve, ZVEREV, and he does break 3-1 in the third. Lose game from TN. Alright, ZVEREV is ready to serve. 3-1 up in the third set. Down the tee is a fault. Can serve. 2 hours match time already. Second serve, ZVEREV. At wide, backhand from TN, ZVEREV's forehand. TN with the slice. ZVEREV's backhand. TN's forehand to score. ZVEREV on the run in the net. Much better from TN, love 15. ZVEREV to serve. Let's see if he can still hold that first serve percentage high here. Serves down the tee, and he does hit an ace. Tee and all. ZVEREV, when in trouble, usually goes down the tee. Wide. Backhand. Was out. Great deep return from TN, 15-30. ZVEREV to serve. On the tee. TN chips it. ZVEREV with the backhand. Volley. Winner. 30 all. Urban volley here is ZVEREV. Out wide. TN's backhand. ZVEREV's backhand could score. TN on the run. Forehand. Goes long from TN, missed it. 40-30. ZVEREV's about to go 4-1 up in the third set. See if Tien can do something different. With the great that he chased the lost ball. He overplayed the next one. There's that wide in the net from Tien. Great serving from ZVEREV, and he does hold for 1 ZVEREV. Well, 2 loose games from Tien's gonna cost him the third set. Zverev is serving at 5-1, 30-15. Big serve, forehand to forehand. Flies from Tien, forehand. Tien's forehand goes scored, goes long. 40-15. And Zverev is 2 set point, or yeah, 2 set points to get the 2 sets lead. Tien, I'm not sure, he was kind of touching his left arm, if it's fatigue or something, but he got broken twice in this third set. Badly. Alright, Zverev, 5-1, 40-15. Serves down the tee is a fault, second serve. This third set went by so quick, chat. Second serve, Zverev. On the tee, chipped from Tien, down the line, backhand goes scored, Zverev's forehand. Or scored, Zverev gets it. Forehand goes scored, Zverev forehand. Backhand goes scored, Zverev forehand down the line, winner. He does take the third set, rebbing that forehand and taking the third set 6-1. Alright, much better from Tien in this fourth set. 15 love. Down the tee. Backhand. Zverev with the passing shot. Tien nice volley. 30 love. Serves down the tee is a fault. Second serve. The tee backhand from Zverev goes long. Nice kick serve. 40 love. Tien is shaking his left arm constantly. At this point, not sure if it's a fatigue. Serves that wide is a fault. Second serve. Down the tee, it's an ace. Much better from Tien. Holds to love. 1 love in the fourth set. Right, Zverev is ready to serve. Fourth set. Tien 1 love. Zverev goes out wide. Backhand from Tien. Forehand down the line from Zverev, and it's a winner. 1-2. 15 love. Down the tee. Tien gets it. Forehand goes court. Tien's backhand in the net. 30 love. Tien level is definitely dropped. On the tee is a fault. Second serve Zverev. That wide. Slice from Tien lands in. Forehand goes court. Tien slice. Zverev with the volley. Tien with the passing shot. Lands in. Nice. 30-15. Even the chair umpire is impressed by that passing shot from Tien. Zverev to serve. 30-15. Down the tee is a fault. Second serve. No signs of Zverev dropping his level yet. After 3 sets. He was lucky because that third set went by so quick. 2 lose games from Tien costed him that set. Zverev continuing to play solid down the tee. Forehand from Tien. Backhand. Backhand up the line. Zverev goes court. Tien on the run. Overdoes the forehand. Goes long. 40-15. Zverev goes out wide, chipped from Tien. Oh no, Tien. Should have been a passing shot. That volley goes out, and Zverev easy hold. 1 game on. Great serve from Tien, but the forehand goes long, love 15. At wide, Zverev chips it, then send, drop shot from Tien, perfectly executed. 15 all. Wow, what a big serve, big return, and ribbing the forehand. Down the line winner from Tien, 30-15. There's that wide, Zverev's backhand, forehand up the line, Zverev on the run, gets it, the forehand lands in, forehand down the line, Zverev slice it, lands in. Forehand down the line, Zverev's backhand, Tien's forehand goes scored. Zverev's backhand, Tien's forehand up the line, Zverev's forehand. Tien's forehand goes scored, Zverev still running for it, sliced it, Tien's forehand goes scored. Slice from Zverev again, forehand, nope, Tien rushed it there, goes wide, 30 all. Going for too much of an angle. A great drop shot by Tien, but followed by a double fault. Deuce. Too many double faults already. 8, I think. Alright, Tien is in big trouble here. Let. On the tee, Zverev gets it. Forehand goes scored. Zverev on the run gets it. Backhand up the line. Zverev goes scored. Tien on the run down the line. Zverev in the net. Much better from Tien. Advantage Tien. Still holding up. Tien goes out wide. Zverev gets it. Forehand goes scored. Ribs it. Back to Zverev. Back to Tien. Zverev's forehand. Forehand center court. Zverev gets it. Forehand goes scored. Zverev with the backhand. Forehand down the line. Zverev with the slice. Goes out. Big point and game and hold from Tien. Stays ahead in the fourth. 2-1. Credible backhand up the line winner from Tien, love 15. Zverev goes out wide, Tien's backhand, Zverev forehand, Tien's up in the air, Zverev with the smash, a winner. He's 6-6, he can smash it easily. 15-0. Zverev is a lit, going out wide. Early 2.5 hours match time. Out wide, backhand from Tien, backhand from Zverev. Tien's forehand, smart, going behind Zverev. 15-30. It all started and set up by that great return of the at wide serve. And then a nice forehand winner. Wide. Oh, but he served. Tien tried to chips the return, but lands on the net. 30-all. Down the tee. Lands in. Forehand. Now Zverev going behind Tien. 30-all. Sorry, 40-30. Zverev to serve. Level things in this fourth set. Taking his time. Wow, goes out wide, it's an ace! That's untouchable, unreturnable, and Zverev stays. It did, 2 games all in the fourth. Right, Tien needs a repeat of the second set here, an easy quick hold. Second serve. On the tee, Zverev's backhand, Tien's forehand. Zverev backhand goes scored. Oh, lands in, love 15. There's that wide, backhand from Zverev, Tien scores scored. Zverev slice it, lands in, Tien scores scored. Zverev up in the air. Tien's ready for the smash, and it's a big, nice smash. 15-all, incredible. Second serve Tien, 15-all, 2-all. Oh my god. Double fault, 15-30. Gotta be really careful here, Tien. And the serve is dropping, the speed is dropping, the forehand speeds is dropping. Serves down the tee, but now it's an ace. There you go. A fold, second serve. On the tee, backhand from Zverev, tee and forehand goes court. Zverev slice it, lands in, forehand goes court. Zverev's forehand up the line, tee ends in the net. Much better from Zverev. 30-40, breakpoint chance for Zverev. The end is kind of touching his abs now on the right side. I don't know if he's having some issues picking his serve. There's that wide backhand from Zverev, forehand down the line. Winner! Incredible from T and saves it. Deuce. Going for the serve. 1-2. Massive serve out wide. Hits an ace, T, and then it's advantage. That wide is a fault. Second serve. Be careful here. Play it safe but precise. On the tee. Nicely done. Goes out from Zverev and a big hold from T and still ahead in the fourth set. 3-2. All right. Zverev serving 2-3 down in the fourth. Big serve down the tee. It's an ace. 15 loves. Zverev's serve so far is not collapsing. Holding perfectly. Ian's gotta challenge it, like his coach Michael keeps telling him. Was that wide is a fault? Second serve. On the tee, Tian's forehand, missed it. Put too much on it. Goes long, 30 love. Oh man. It's raining aces in Rod Laver Arena here. Big serve at wide, and it's an ace from Zverev, 40 love. And another ace down the tee from Zverev. It's aces everywhere, an easy hole, 3 games all. Alright, Tian's got a hold here. Down the tee, backhand down the line, Zverev gets it, and a nice volley, incredible. 15 love. That's a great start for Tian. 15 love. Just gonna keep doing what he's doing, Tian. Stay focused here. A fold, second serve. No free points for Zverev. Make him earn it. At wide, backhand, forehand up the line, Zverev on the run, cross court. Backhand up the line, Zverev cross court. Slice, drop shot, oh no. Not good this time. 15-all. This time was an escape drop shot. Wasn't well planned or well executed. A fold, second serve. Body serve, backhand from Zverev. Forehand goes court. Zverev with the slice, but lands out. 30-15. Zverev is not happy. A must hold for Tian. Serves that wide. Zverev chips it in, but goes out. Great serve from Tian. 40-15. A very, very great serve and a fantastic angle. Tian. Get back ahead. At wide, Zverev gets it. Forehand goes court. Zverev flies. Forehand goes court. Oh, hits the net cord and goes out. 40-30. Tian in the last 2 sets is just rushing. Gotta take your time, just like Zverev is doing. Is that wide? Chips it. Forehand. Winner going behind Zverev, Tian. And he holds. Stays ahead 4-3. Stays in front. Thank you all for joining, for supporting the channel. What an incredible match. Tian is making it very competitive. And ZVEREV, we usually have some ups and downs by the third set or fourth set. He is staying focused. No dips for the most part, except in the second set in the tiebreak. Other than that, is staying solid. See how it goes. There, serving, 3-4 down in the fourth. On the tee, Tian chips it, lends in. Forehand, winner. Tian isn't running as much as he used to. 15 love. Tian's gonna pull the trigger here if he wants to push this to a 5 set. Serve to serve. 15 love. Fold, second serve. On the tee, backhand from Tian, Zverev's forehand. Backhand goes scored. Zverev on the run with the backhand, lands in. Tian's backhand. Zverev in the net, much better. 15 all. Zverev to serve. 15 all. Fault goes out wide. Second serve. Big chance for Tian here if he can jump on this second serve. Down the tee, he does. Chips it. Backhand from Zverev. Forehand from Tian. Backhand down the line. Oh no. Yep. Not good enough from Tian. Got pushed there, and the forehand goes wide. 30-15. Serve to serve. At wide, hits an ace again and again and again. 40-15. So far, 20 aces in this match. And big serve down the tee, and of course it's another ace. It's raining aces, and he leveled. 4 games all. Right, Chang is telling Ian, I'm sorry, Tian to good mix, meaning keep mixing up the serves. Alright, Tian to serve for all. But he serve, and a drop shot, and Zverev could not get to it, and that's the mix. Variety. 15 love. Zverev is getting frustrated at his team. Oh, Tian, second serve. But he serve, backhand goes scored. No, it would have been great from Tian, but it's in the net. 15 all. That's a gift. Would have been a nice one too. First down the tee's a fault, second serve. Down the tee, backhand from Zverev, T-ins forehand. Zverev's backhand down the line, goes long from Zverev, 30-15. Zverev keeps screaming at his team, getting frustrated. Serve down the tee. Forehand winner, 1-2 from T and much better, 40-15. T-in, serve. 4-all, 40-15. Serves out wide, Zverev backhand, T-in's forehand. Zverev backhand down the line, winner. 40-30. Ian is rushing. Needs a big serve to get to 5-4 and for Zverev to serve to stay in the fourth set. At wide. Forehand. Oh no. It would have been nice 1-2. Again, the forehand in the net. Deuce. Trying to play it short, Ian. Big serve out wide, hits an ace, makes up for it. Advantage Tian. Under pressure is performing really well. Is that wide? Zverev gets it. Forehand up the line. Winner. 1-2 combo now works and he holds 5-4. LERANER 13. All right, Zverev serving to stay in the fourth set. 4-5. Can Teen pull the trigger here? Or will Zverev keeps raining aces? And he does. First ace, 50-love. Down the tee, another big serve from Zverev, 30-love. Big serve down the TT and gets it, but overhits it. Goes long. 40 loves ZVEREV. Easy beasy sliding into his service games ZVEREV, especially in the fourth set. Just ace, ace, ace. Ace is pretty much unreturnable, the serve. Wide is a fault. Second serve. On the T, backhand from ZVEREV. T-ends backhand up the line, goes wide, and easy hold from ZVEREV. Very quick to put the pressure back on T and 5-all. Ian goes for the buddy serve. Backhand up the line, ZVEREV's backhand. Forehand goes court. ZVEREV's backhand up the line, goes long, 50 love. Seems like this is going to be decided by a tie break, but we'll see. At wide, ZVEREV chips it in. Backhand goes court behind ZVEREV. An incredible volley, forehand. Forehand goes court, winner from T, and wow, wow, wow. What an incredible point, 30 love. That was a very impressive, beautifully played point. Serves that wide, hits an ace, T and 40 love. Wow. That wide, backhand from ZVEREV, forehand in the net. It would have been nice to go behind ZVEREV, but it didn't. 40-15. Tian needs a big serve here. And the T is a fold. Second serve. Down the T. Forehand goes court, winner. And another easy hold. And stays ahead 6-5. Now ZVEREV will serve again to stay in the fourth set. Or take us to a tiebreak, chat. How we doing, chat? You enjoying the match? They did not disappoint. Tian did not disappoint. It's been a very competitive, great match. And thank you for joining and supporting the channel. If you haven't done so, please hit that like and subscribe button. All right, Zverev serving to stay in the fourth set or take us to a tie break. A fault, second serve. Second serve, Tien looking so ready for it. Let's see. Down the tee, chips it. Zverev's backhand, Tien's forehand down the line. Zverev's forehand goes court. Backhand, oh, Tien, oh, clear the net. It's in the net. 15 love. Would have been a great chance. He did everything great except that last point. I think the legs are feeling heavy. Wasn't in a good position. Moving the leg quickly to in a good position to make that backhand. Zverev to serve. Down the tee, chips it, lands in. Forehand. Forehand goes court. Backhand from Zverev. Forehand goes court. Backhand from Zverev. Goes long. Would have been love 30, but it's 15 all. And Michael Chang telling LERANER one at a time. Perfect. Take your time. Zverev to serve. Down the tee. Tien gets it. Zverev. Wow, what a return. Zverev gets there to the net, but misses the volley in the net. 15-30. It would have been love 40 with 3 sit point chances. But let's see. Told you Tien is looking so determined. All right. We may be close to a 5th set. Let's see. But if Zverev is not going to be raining aces. At Y, chips it, lands in, forehand down the line, knit cord, forehand goes cord, Zverev's forehand. Forehand, Zverev's down the line, forehand goes cord, backhand from Zverev, forehand goes cord, backhand down the line, Tien's down the line, Zverev down the line, goes cord, nope, in the net, got tired, Tien. Yeah, so disappointing. 30 all. He almost had Zverev, almost. Zverev to serve. Would have been more pressure on Zverev if he was 15-40. He goes down the tee is a fault, second serve. Because this is pretty much the worst service game for Zverev so far in terms of first serves. Big chance for Tien. Jump on it. Body serve, backhand from Tien, Zverev's forehand goes court. Tien's backhand goes court. In the net from Zverev. 30-40, set point chance. Wow, the crowd are going crazy now. Now Zverev is gonna be under immense pressure. It's either he's gonna deliver big time or mess up big time. There is no in between. See what Tien can do. 3 hours match time. Zverev to serve. 5-6, 30-40, facing a sit point. At Y, Tien gets it, but it's in the net. Yep, Zverev is gonna serve big time to save it. Deuce. Always neutralizing these break points where if Tien did not expect that white. Expected down the T1. Zverev to serve. Still deuce. Down the T is a fault, second serve. In his time, Zverev. On the tee, chipped by Tien, backhand. Tien's passing shot. Zverev was ready for it with a nice volley. It's a winner. Cutting it. Advantage Zverev. Good backhand. The passing shot. Down the line was cut by Zverev. Zverev to serve. Five, 6 advantage. A fold, second serve. Second serve, Zverev. Tien's looking ready, but Zverev is looking dangerous. At wide, Tien's backhand from Zverev. Tien's on the stretch, backhand up the line. Tien's is there with the volley. Zverev with the volley, winner. Great defense at the net from Zverev, 6-6, and we're going to a tie break. Tie break, and it's a 7 points tie break. If it's the fifth set, it would have been a 10-point tie break. So let's see. Ian will start first. Ian is ready to serve. Can he repeat what he did in the second set? Down the tee, Zverev gets it. Down the line, Zverev's backhand was scored. Forehand was scored. Zverev's backhand was scored. Ian's forehand, Zverev forehand up the line. Backhand was scored. Zverev's forehand. Tien's down the line. Zverev backhand was scored. Tien's forehand was scored. Oh no, overdoes it. Tien goes wide. 1-0 Zverev. That's how it started. The tie break in the second set. Tien had it. Zverev to serve. At wide, it's an ace, of course. 2-0 Zverev. He is the one serving. Right, Zverev to serve. The mini break in this tie break. On the tee, another ace. Nearly 25 aces. 3-0 Zverev. Big chance for Tien at 6-5. Could not capitalize on them. Is that wide? Split. That wide. Backhand from Zverev. Tien's forehand. Zverev on the run with the forehand. Tien's backhand. Zverev backhand center court. Forehand was scored. Zverev's forehand. Forehand. Nope. Butchering it. Wide from Tien. 4-0 Zverev. And I don't think this is going to be similar to that second set tiebreak because Tien obviously is looking physically fatigued and tired. First to the buddy. Forehand down the line. Backhand up the line from Zverev. Wow. Oh, it did catch the line. Crazy good. 5-0 Zverev. I guess our prediction stands. Chat. We say Zverev in 5 or 4. Actually, most prediction were Zverev in 5. We say it's Zverev in 5, but likely in 4 at the start of the stream. All right, 5-0 Zverev. Now he has the match on his racket, Zverev. He needs 2 big serves. Ian should be very proud, played an incredible, great match. They're still complaining about the lights and stuff in the back. Dude. Ready to serve. That wide is a fault. Thank you all for joining. Second serve, Zverev. Second serve. 5-0 in the 4th set tiebreak. Body serve, backhand, Zverev's backhand goes court. Tian's forehand goes court. Zverev gets it. Oh no, goes long from Tian. 6-0. Zverev got 6 match points. Chat. Not 1, not 2, not 3. 6 match points. All right. Switching ends. And Zverev has a match point. 6-0 in the tiebreak. Ready to serve. There's no comeback for Tian in this one. Down the T. Fold. Second serve. Unless it's a miracle and Zverev level collapses completely, which is extremely unlikely. Almost impossible at this stage. Tian is the one who is physically tired. On the T. Zverev actually, on match point, double faulting. He has not double faulted throughout the match, chat. Wow, what a coincidence. Double faulting on match point. Okay. Very interesting. Serves down the T, Tian. And hits an ace. Alright, 6-2. Never know in these tie breaks. Although Zverev still have multiple match points. Tian to serve. Is that wide? In the net from Zverev. And Tian with an outstanding 2 serves. 6-3 Zverev. Now Zverev will serve for the match again. That will be incredibly crazy if Tian flips the table here. But like I say, the Zverev level collapses like the double fault he had for the first time ever. Otherwise, it's very likely. All right, Zverev to serve. Serves that wide, lands in, forehand, lob from Tian, but it goes out. And it is Zverev who takes this in 4 sets. 6-3, 6-7, 6-1, 7-6. Moving yet into another semifinals. What an incredible, great match. It was a fantastic match from both, and nice hug at the, well, not a hug, but nice exchange at the net. Couple of smiles. I think nice words from Zverev to LERANER Tian, who should be very, very proud of what he did here at the Australian Open. I mean, he was defeated by the world number 3 and somebody who was a king on a hard court. So what a great match. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you haven't done so, please hit that like and subscribe button. And I will see you in the next live stream. It's Alexander Zverev, Sasha, who's moving into yet another Australian Open semifinals. And LERANER getting closer to top 20 at 20 years old has a bright, bright future.